Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto and his entire Kenya Kwanza brigades are shocked. Raila Odinga's reception in Nakuru County yesterday is forcing them to go back to the drawing board. Nakuru County is going to play a critical role in the 2022 general election. And immediately Raila Odinga was cleared by IEBC to contest for the presidency. He briefly went to Langata for a short and brief political rally, then headed straight to Nakuru where they had planned a major political rally. And I asked myself several questions. One of them was, why would Raila Odinga choose Nakuru as the first stop after being cleared? The truth of the matter is that Nakuru County is going to play a critical role in the upcoming general election. And for those who've been following this channel, last week I listed 5 counties which are giving William Ruto serious political headache. And one of the counties I listed was Nakuru. Politics is normally a game of numbers, either real or perceived. In this year's election, over 1 million people, actually 1,050,000 people, are registered to vote in Nakuru. 1 million. In 2013, and this is why it's interesting, in 2013, Raila Odinga garnered 105,000 votes in Nakuru. Uhuru and Ruto garnered 495,000 votes. 495,000 votes. Raila had 105,000, Uhuru and Ruto had close to 500,000 votes. In 2017, and this is also interesting, Raila Odinga garnered 110,000 votes in Nakuru. 110,000. So it means between 2013 and 2017, only 5,000 people were added to Raila Odinga's basket. On the other side, Jubilee managed then to get 639,000 votes, close to 200,000 more votes. So Nakuru County is going to play a key role in this country. In fact, if Raila Odinga can square it with Ruto in Nakuru, Kiambu, and which other place in Central, let's say Meru, he will be done home and dry. So Nakuru County is going to play a key role. Again, Nakuru County is also cosmopolitan. So I asked myself why Raila Odinga chose Nakuru. I can now get the answers. Immediately after that rally, you could sense panic in William Ruto's team. And then they started this narrative that majority of people who attended Raila Odinga's rally in Nakuru were actually Luos. And the question which Kenyans are asking, if those are the Luos in Nakuru, then where do they stay? Are they voters? So why do you think Raila Odinga decided to choose Nakuru as his first stop? Immediately was cleared to contest.
Hello. Hello. Vijana we. Vijana we. Gloria we. Gloria we. Baba amefika. Una furaha. Una furaha. Mara ya mwisho nilipokuja Nakuru sikufika hapa. Nilisikia mlilalamika. Kwa sababu leo nimesema nianze na hapa. Sasa leo nimeleta ile kikosi ya Azimio. Azimio la umoja. Tumefika Nakuru. Vile mnavyojua leo tulienda mbele ya tume ya Bwana Chebukati. Tumeweka makaratasi. Sasa leo tumeidhinishwa kirasmi. Sasa sisi hapana aspirants, sisi tuko candidates. Sawa? Baba na mama. Unaona hiyo? Unaona hiyo? Si baba na mama. Hiyo sura inapendeza. Inapendeza. Tumekuja kuambia nyinyi ya kwamba vita imeanza. Sasa imebaki siku 64 peke yake. Tunaenda kwa debe. tunakwenda kupambana na wale wengine. Sinawajua? Si sababu nasema tofauti kati yetu na wale ni kama usiku na mchana.
In this video, I want us to look at why William Ruto and his brigades are in panic mode. Before we do that, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. What we do on this channel is simple. We analyze politics in a way you can't find any other place. For example, Raila was in Nakuru. He was well received. So we are now going to look at why William Ruto and his brigades are in panic. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. Please give this video a thumbs up. Now, I want to be a bit brief. Why do you think William Ruto and his brigades and their supporters are in shock after Raila Odinga's massive reception in Nakuru? In my view, they are worried because of these 5 reasons. Number one, Nakuru County is one of the counties which Jubilee considered as part of their tyranny of numbers schemes in 2013 and 2017. So that's the fact. And Nakuru County behaved for them. It gave them the vote. So if Raila Odinga could get 100,000 votes in 2013 in Nakuru, out of 400 or out of 500, then Raila Odinga could still get 110,000 votes in Nakuru despite the voter suppression, despite the fear of PEV. If he could still get those numbers. With the support of President Uhuru Kenyatta, how many votes do you think Raila Odinga can get in Nakuru? That is what is worrying William Ruto and his brigades. The truth of the matter is that someone like Kenyan Politics sat down and figured out what would be the best strategy for me to win my gubernatorial seat. He realized that William Ruto had identified Susan Kehika. So for him to succeed, he needed to get, because Raila Odinga has 100,000 votes already. They were suppressed, maybe they are 200 or 150 there already. So it means he needed only, let's say, 300,000 votes from the figures he got in the last election. So as a kind of challenging, he has people who will vote for him as kind of a Kikuyu, because Kenyan is assumed to be Moi's son, in quotes. Then the Kikuyus votes who will still support him, in quotes, and those who are now supporting Azimio will support him. That's exactly the strategy of Raila Odinga in Nakuru. Raila Odinga believes that if he could get 100,000 at that time, remember the ICC, how Nakuru town was charged the moment Ruto and Uhuru went there. Remember when they formed Jubilee as a political party, the kind of reception, the kind of euphoria they created in Nairobi, in Nakuru. Raila Odinga still managed to get 100,000. So Raila Odinga is figuring out that in his projections, he can even get 0.5%, if not half, 40%. If Raila can get 40% in Nakuru, then William Ruto should be worried. So the fact that Nakuru was one of Jubilee strongholds, because remember, for William Ruto to succeed, he needs to almost match the figures which Uhuru got in 2013 and 2017. Of course, he has gained a bit in Raila Odinga's stronghold, but if the loss is going to make in central Kenya and the Kikuyu nation will be bigger, then Raila Odinga is going to give him trouble, and that's why they are worried. That's number one. Number two, the rally in Nakuru is actually going to set the pace for the rest of the mountain. And I want to take you back. When Raila Odinga formed Azimio la Umoja, the first rally was in Nakuru. During that day, Musalia Mudavadi, Wetangula, and Gideon Moi, the One Kenya lands, I think were meeting somewhere in Naivasha. So Raila Odinga just from nowhere organized a rally in Naivasha. I think BBI had actually failed at that time in Naivasha. And they started moving. I think that was before BBI. Then they started moving. The Nakuru event is what propelled Raila Odinga's Azimio la Umoja movement across the country. So the truth of the matter is that after this Nakuru rally, you are going to see it being replicated in other Mount Kenya region. And I'm looking at Kiambu, I'm looking at Meru, and I'm also looking at Kirinyaga. What I still don't know is when Uhuru will be in Nakuru, because Lee Kenyan Politics was like, Uhuru Kenyatta is supposed to come, but we decided to kuja na baba kwa Kwanza. So the rally is likely to set the pace and the tone for Raila Odinga's other meetings in the larger Mount Kenya region. And that is what is worrying this guy. Because if that trend is going to continue, then they're in deep problem. Number 3, Nakuru County is one of the counties considered to be Kikuyu diaspora. The Kikuyus in diaspora stays in Nakuru. One of the biggest challenges of them has always been that they have to support Ruto, because if they don't support Ruto, then post-election violence might actually erupt and they might be in trouble. That is one of the issues which has been coming up. And therefore, most of them have been living in fear that we must support Ruto. This rally is different from the attendance, because Raila Odinga, when he arrived from very far, then his convoy drove. And you could tell from the reaction of people, especially those who are selling their wares along the roads, who are, I want to assume most of them are Kikuyu nation, the way they were receiving Raila. So the Kikuyus in diaspora is a one voting bloc, which is also giving Ruto headache. In fact, it's not only in Nakuru. The Kikuyu diaspora vote is giving Ruto headache even in Uasin Gishu, where he comes from. And that's why the rally which was organized yesterday by Mandago is giving them headache also, based on the people who attended. So the Kikuyu in diaspora factor is a big question for William Ruto. Are they going to vote with their brothers in Central? Or are they going to vote on their own? Remember, Rigathi Gachagua was a DO in Molo, Nakuru that time. And his memory is written on the faces of those who lived at that time. The choice of Rigathi Gachagua is the main reason why Ruto decided that Rigathi Gachagua was not going to campaign in Nakuru. Is there possibility that the choice of Rigathi Gachagua could affect William Ruto's numbers in Nakuru County, especially amongst the Kikuyus in diaspora? That's a question. Number 4 is the Martha Karua effect. You know, this is the first rally Raila Odinga was holding with Martha Karua in Nakuru. And the pair is like Baba na Mama. The reception is massive. Is the reception massive because of Raila Odinga, or is it Martha Karua effect? That's one question which those allied to the deputy president are going to ask themselves. And lastly, I think Raila Odinga's strategy for the Rift Valley is also coming out clearly. And this is what is worrying these people. Remember, Raila Odinga's strategy for Rift Valley has been simple. Target specific counties. And one of the counties he's targeting is Narok, Kajiado, Nakuru, Laikipia, Turkana, West Pokot, and Uasin Gishu. Those are the counties Raila Odinga is focusing on in Rift Valley. From the reaction on the ground there, it means Raila Odinga's strategy is working for them. So how can William Ruto and his brigades stop him from getting such kind of reaction? Remember, previously what used to happen is that Raila Odinga would organize rallies like this one. Then some people will be paid to go and line up hecklers, and they'll take photos. So by the time Raila Odinga's rally is on, the photos were already trending, and you know how that can affect the morale of supporters. But this time, Raila Odinga is holding rallies. They are massive. The problem is, will the deputy president stop him? Because William Ruto's strategy is simple, clear, cut out. Get Mount Kenya, consolidate Rift Valley, make sure you fight with Raila Odinga in his strongholds, and then everything will be fine. I don't know whether it's going to succeed, but the truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga's reception in Nakuru County has sent William Ruto and his brigades into panic. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.